Mo Salah can't stop and won't stop scoring and assisting for Liverpool. He is, without a doubt, one of the greatest players to ever grace the game of all time. And yet, somehow, Mo Salah gets so much disrespect and gets so much hate and slander, mostly from opposition, right? Mostly from the opposition who just cannot stand him and cannot respect him. But I'm going to give you stats that prove Mo Salah, once and for all, guys, is one of the greatest players to ever play the game. Not one of the best Premier League players, not one of the best Liverpool players, one of the best players ever to play the game. And yes, he happens to play for Liverpool. And by the way, this is the channel that is all Liverpool all the time. It's all red. So please hit that like button and please consider subscribing, guys. This is a channel that is fully dedicated to Liverpool Football Club. If you are a fan, please join the community. Every time I see a new subscriber, I love it so much. It warms my heart. All right, let's get into the fun stuff here. Mo Salah is incredible, and he does it consistently against the world's best teams. In the Premier League, Mo Salah's goal scoring record versus the Big Six and goal contribution record versus the Big Six is unrivaled. In fact, he is really only up there with one other player in Premier League history, and that player is Alan Shearer, the undisputed best goal scorer in Premier League history. Okay, first and foremost, let's look at some of the Big Six teams in the past six or 7 years that Mo Salah has cooked. First and foremost, against Manchester United, he has 12 goals, 6 assists. Oh, doesn't that just feel good? Don't you just love that? Against Arsenal, 10 goals, 2 assists. Beautiful. Spurs, 9 goals, 2 assists. And this is only in the Premier League, by the way. Not in Champions League, not in any other competitions. Only in the Premier League competitions. Man City, 7 goals, 4 assists. Incredible record. Absolutely incredible record. And Chelsea, 5 goals, 3 assists. He's doing it against the best teams. He has 60 goal contributions and counting against the Premier League's quote-unquote Big Six. That's more than Drogba and Ronaldo combined, by the way, guys. That is incredible, okay? So you put Mo Salah in the conversation with names like that, and you can say confidently, Mo Salah is better than Drogba. Mo Salah was better than Ronaldo when Ronaldo played in the Premier League. And Ronaldo played for a very good side, a title-winning side consistently. And yet, the stats don't lie. Mo Salah, better. All right. He's a goal-scoring machine. Mo Salah just continues to score goals and just cannot stop. Can't stop, won't stop. 162 Premier League goals and counting. That's joint 9th all-time. And by the way, he's doing all of this in far less matches played than a lot of the names, maybe all of the names ahead of him on these lists. Is Mo Salah the Premier League's greatest of all time? Now, that's a big question mark, okay? But I think there's a lot of proof. He's 271 appearances in the Premier League and really didn't come into his own until he came to Liverpool later on in his career. And he's doing all of this with far fewer games than a lot of the names on these lists. 162 goals, 9th highest in Premier League history. By the way, he's probably going to catch up with Lampard. He's probably going to catch up with a few of the names ahead of him on those lists. It's only a matter of time. I think he's maybe 11 away from Lampard and a few other names directly ahead of him. Look at this. Premier League winner, Premier League Golden Boot ×3. He's done that 3 times. Premier League Playmaker, Player of the Year ×2. Team of the Year 3 times, and Player of the Match 12 times in his Premier League career. He just can't stop. And Mo Salah is getting better with age. He is doing what he's doing this season at age 32, 6 goals and 5 assists in 9 games for Liverpool so far this season. He just won't stop, guys. He's 32 years old. For a winger, that's old. And I was one of the people before this season who said, okay, Mo Salah is going to have to change his game. He's getting older. He doesn't quite have that blistering pace that he once had, and he's going to have to change. And arneslot will know what to do with him. Hey, put him in the middle. Make him the number 8. Boy, was I wrong, and I'm glad I was. Mo Salah is still Mo Salah. He's going to continue to be Mo Salah. And for all the Mo Salah haters out there, he is one of, if not the greatest Premier League scorer of all time. Look at the games played versus the goals scored. Doing a quick calculation, Mo Salah has scored more goals per appearance than the likes of Alan Shearer, Wayne Rooney, Andy Cole, Frank Lampard, it's pretty obvious he was a midfielder, Robbie Fowler, and Jermaine Defoe. Those are the people around him on the list. So Mo Salah, absolutely incredible, and he continues to do it, guys. He's got probably years left of doing what he's doing right now, which is just absolutely insane. And I'm so glad he's a Liverpool player. Let me know what you think of Mo Salah and his record. Drop some comments down below. Let's have a discussion about one of our best ever players to ever play for the Liverpool shirt.
Yeah, of course.